To a large group before, and I can understand why he was chosen by his classmates as valedictorian. Please join me in welcoming Ryan Brown to present the valedictory address.
Earlier tonight, as we were doing the ceremonies and handing out the diplomas, a kind of thought entered into my mind and I couldn't get it out. And every time someone came up, I just kind of had a little inner chuckle, so I'm going to share that with you. I kept on thinking how different it would have been if they did that for us in grade 8, at our grade 8 graduation, if they did that blurb. You can all imagine your own, but mine would have been something like, Ryan Brown. Ryan is most known among the teachers as being an innovating student who took a quantity over quality approach to being the class clown. He will be most remembered for being the most socially awkward student who still retains an illusion of being a smooth operator. Good riddance to Ryan. And I know I'm not the only one here who would have had something like that in grade 8. But thankfully, Miss Schley and Miss Barrett, Miss Leonard, Miss Barrett, and Miss McGregor didn't say that. We actually, each and every one of us, had a very impressive blurb. So how did we go from being those kids that we were to the adults we are today? The answer to that question is a chapter of our lives called high school. And it is to celebrate the closing of that chapter that we are here tonight. To celebrate it, but not to mourn it. Not to be sad that it's gone, rather to look back and remember it fondly and appreciate all it did for us. High school was really, and Mr. Deacon alluded to this earlier, the bridge between childhood and adulthood. It was a bridge that brought us here, and it serves as a foundation upon which we continue to grow. It was our roots. And roots in general, for anything, are a network of channels through which something receives what it needs to grow and to thrive. That's what Jacob Hespeler did for us. It was a respect that teachers showed us and requested we show to them that gave us our first taste of a professional relationship and professional communication. It was the sports teams that taught us to become passionate about a goal and would give everything we have to accomplish that, even if it is just a game, because for those who are on the team, it wasn't just a game. It was the dramatic productions, the music ensembles, the art clubs that brought out talents in us we didn't even know we had and subjected us to experiences we didn't know we would enjoy. There was also student leadership that showed some of us that we made effective leaders and showed others of us that we made really effective team members. The staff and faculty did more for us graduates than either we or they can ever know. But it wasn't just them. Each graduate here owes a big thanks to everyone else. Because never again will we learn so much about relationships, about what friendship is, what friendship isn't, what loyalty is, what loyalty isn't, what love is, but in most cases, what love isn't. Jacob Hespeler, in every sense of the word, was our roots. And it is for that reason that we are to look back and appreciate and remember it. But just as there's two parts to our motto, there's also two purposes to tonight. It's not just to look back on the last chapter and appreciate it, it's also to welcome in the next one. And that's where the wings comes in. Wings means we have everything it takes to soar, and now it's up to us to choose it. We are, without any exaggeration, on the brink of a new world. Advances in telecommunications and mobile technology has changed the way people interact with implications we can't even begin to understand. It's like the automobile of our century. Industries are giving up the wastefulness of the past era, and as the environmental movement begins to gain momentum, they're embracing sustainability and renewable resources. There's new economic giants stirring in the East, and that's changing the face of the geopolitical world. We are on the brink of a new world, and wings means we can be one of three things. We can be either its architects, we can be its builders, or we can be its saboteurs. I'm going to welcome in this next chapter with 4 words. What will you be? And from what I understand, a valedictorian is pretty much just supposed to get up here, go over the motto, and then sit down. But I have something sincere to say, a personal thing. If you could give me all the time in the world, 50 pads of paper and 20 million pens, I couldn't come up with a better 4 years of high school, no matter how long I thought about it. And a big thanks to all of you, my fellow students, and a big thanks to the staff for making it such a great time. And we do still have one more night as a graduating class, so let's please have a great time tonight. Thank you very much.
My job right now, Ryan, is to pass along this token of thanks for presenting this speech tonight. I'm almost speechless. I've been through countless number of commencements, and I think I have to say that is without question the most moving, the most profound valedictory address I've ever heard. Thank you so much. And Ryan, I can tell you now, my heart did skip a beat there when you came up and didn't have any words written down. But I think the sinus rhythm is back. We're in good shape. All right, I would like to call Brianne Reel to the stage right now at this time.